Shalawam. I'm your brother Jeremiah from the branch of GMS South Carolina Midlands. Before we start off, all praise, honor, and glory belongs to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakah Quadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, who teach and who rule well. And Shalawam unto you hopeful elect, scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalawam. This is the book of Lamentation, chapter 4 and verse 9. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through for the want of the fruits of the field. All right. So, as you can see by the title of this lesson, famine is a major part of the Lord's judgment. And these people are about to experience, that harsh reality and judgment by Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. To define a famine, when you look it up, according to the Google definition, it is an extreme scarcity of food. And the Lord is about to bring all these people's pride down low, man. Okay? The Lord is about to humble a lot of these people in this world, the majority of the nation of Israel, 2/3, and these heathens starting with Esau, Edom, when he brings this judgment, man. All right, and famine is a part of that judgment, man. Okay? These people, specifically talking about 2/3, they don't see the vision. They don't see the prophecies. All right? But they will see it, when it comes to pass, man. All right, but Lamentations 4 and 9, they that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. So it's better for you to perish by way of the modern day sword, being a gun, or any instrument used to put somebody to death, than to basically starve out, man. Okay? Because you're going to pine away, stricken through the want of the fruits of the field, yeah. You're going to desire to eat, all right? But your body is just going to be eating itself, man. Okay? Your body is going to literally be eating itself until the point to where you perish, man. Extreme, torturous death. Okay? And, what inspired this lesson is, I forgot her name. I think her name is Chrissy, if I'm not mistaken. But it's neither here nor there. It's not important. All right, but she is a celebrity. I believe John Legend's wife, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty much on this show, talking about that she will eat humans. All right, she would eat human meat. Okay, if it came down to it. All right, but not knowing that reality is about to be very real in the near future, man. According to prophecy, man. All right, so let me go ahead and play this clip, and we're gonna hit these scriptures pertaining unto famine.
If the person okayed it, I would eat a human. If you were at a very fancy restaurant and they were like a tiny piece of human meat.
No. I think the only way
you wouldn't try a tiny bite?
No.
Really?
Absolutely not.
When you can get David Chang to be speechless, when you can make him speechless. No, it's like, as soon as I said that too, I was like, this isn't going to go over well. Would you really eat humans? I mean, what body part would you eat? Haven't you been to that bodies exhibit down on right? Have you been there?
I've been there.
I feel like we've eaten everything. Like, everything has been eaten in fine dining. What's the one thing that hasn't been served? But what body part would you eat? Like, I feel like I'd eat some, like I would give you, if I were to pass away naturally, I would give you a piece of my arm. It doesn't look meaty enough. Yeah, no. Chicken thigh? A thigh?
Hey, you know what they say? They just like chicken.
It was when you were on David.
So you see, it's already in the minds of these wicked people. Talking about, this woman, saying that she would eat human meat. All right, and it's called cannibalism, man. Okay, and that reality is going to hit when the Lord brings this worldwide famine. Okay, but you see his hopeful elect. His hopeful elect are not going to, be to those circumstances to where they're going to have to resort to eating other people. All right, the Lord is going to provide for his elect, and I want to get that first and foremost, man. All right, let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, and we'll start at verse 12. It says, "Therefore will I number you to the sword," and this is pertaining unto 2/3 of the house of Israel, the rebellious Israelites. It says, "And ye shall all bow down to the slaughter." So the Lord is about to slaughter 2/3 of Israel, man. Rightfully so, because they so damn wicked. It says, "Because when I called, ye did not answer." And how did the Lord call? All right. How did the Lord speak and call unto the 2/3? By way of his prophets. And they did not answer. They ain't listen, man. Okay. They ain't hearken. It says, "When I spake, ye did not hear, and did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not." And yeah, the Lord said that they have loathed his laws, man. They despise the laws of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. So they're choosing in which the Lord delighted not, man. They're openly rebellious before their power, and think Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi ain't gonna do nothing to them, man. All right. So now I know for a fact, John Legend, he's an Israelite. But if I'm not mistaken, this woman, I believe her name is Christy. If I'm getting her name wrong, it's neither here nor there. I believe she's a Edomite, if I'm not mistaken. But don't hold me to those words, man. All right, well, if she's a Edomite, we understand why her mindset is that, because Esau is fucking wicked. All right, Habakkuk 2:4, the spirit that is lifted up is not upright in him. All right, but if she's a Israelite, she's just a wicked, rebellious Israelite, man. All right, to have that mindset, all right, to eat another human, man. Okay, but nonetheless, reading on, Isaiah 65:13, pertaining unto the elect eating. All right, it says, "Therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahawah, behold, my servants shall eat," and that's the hopeful elect. They're the only ones who's serving Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi in this time, man. All right, and that's the why when the famine comes, all right, when this time of troubles come, the Lord is going to protect and provide for them. All right, it says, "Behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry." So 2/3, they're going to be starved out, man. They're about to pine away, all right, stricken through the want of the fruits of the field. Okay, "Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty." And they're going to be lacking when it pertains to their thirst. Okay, the elect, what you, as you read, in our forefather Elijah, the Lord allowed Elijah to drink from the brook, all right, and provided food, with the ravens, man, the birds, man. Okay, the Lord can do many things in pertaining to how the elect is going to eat and drink during this time. All right, but for these 2/3, he's going to leave them out there, man. Okay, it says, "But ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, and ye shall be ashamed." We're going to be rejoicing because we know that our salvation is near. Yahawashi is about to return. We're about to receive those crowns that was promised unto the hopeful elect, man. All right. But for the 2/3, they're going to be ashamed. Why? Because they trusted in Egypt. Okay. They trusted in this devil system, thinking that this was going to provide for them in the day of trouble, man. All right. Not knowing that Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi is the only way, man. All right. But verse 14, "Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit." Do you see the different mindset, all right, for the elect, all right, to be in a singing for joy of heart? Okay, when all hell is breaking loose, there's a lack of food, lack of water, people killing one another. All right. Do you see the different mindset of the elect? The Lord is going to be with us during that time. And as it says in the book of 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter, the Most High Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi is our guide, man. We're going to be guided during these times, man. All right, but as for the 2/3, they're going to cry for sorrow of heart and howl for vexation of spirit. They're going to dwell in torments, as the scriptures say in 2nd Esdras, the 9th chapter, man. Okay? For loathing the laws of the Lord, man. For despising the laws of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. The Lord is about to torture these niggas. And that one of the many forms of judgment is famine, man. Starving these niggas out, man. Okay? And they really gonna have to resort to eating one another, just like the mindset of this female, I forget what she is, but basically celebrity, man. Okay? But nonetheless, let's get into these scriptures. I'm gonna hit them all, Lord willing, man. Adawan Ratazah. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 15 and verse 5. It says, Behold, saith the Lord, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, I will bring plagues upon the world. The Lord is about to plague this place. All right? The sword, and the modern day sword is the gun. All right? And we know that at the peak of the Lord's indignation, his righteous anger, the ultimate sword that the Lord is going to use is the ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right? It says the sword, famine. So you see, famine is one of the plagues that the Lord is bringing. All right? Death and destruction. That's what's coming, man. That's what the Lord is about to hit this place with, man. All right? That's what we're in the midst of. Okay? That's why we got to cleave unto Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi more than ever. All right? But verse 6, it says, For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. That's why the Lord is going to plague this place by way of the sword, famine, death, and destruction, man. Because wickedness have exceedingly polluted this place, man. All right? Wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. All right? And that's why in Micah 2 and 10, it tells us to arise ye and depart, for this is not our rest. This is not our kingdom, man. All right? And it goes on to say that it is polluted, and it shall destroy you even with a sore destruction. So if this place is polluted, we should be what? Departing, man. Okay? We should be washing our minds by way of this word and returning back to Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, man. All right, but reading on 2nd Esdras 15 and verse 6, it says, For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. And we know why, man, because the wicked is in rulership, man. Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Who is the wicked? Esau, Edom, and we know that by way of Malachi 1 and 4, man. They're the border of wickedness, and the people whom Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi have indignation forever. All right, and it says, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness. And the Lord, he sent out his prophets, man, to give warning unto the house of Israel, man, telling them to repent. He sent out the prophets to condemn this place, man, this devil's kingdom. All right. It says, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And that's the lot that we're in, man. All right, we're sighing and crying as it pertains to Ezekiel 9 and 4, hoping to get that tawah, that spiritual mark of exemption from judgment, man. All right, it said the souls of the just complain continually, man. All right, it's nothing but wickedness going on in this place, man. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, so therefore we should be in the spirit, all right, the same mindset as our forefather Lot, man, when he was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. That's the same mindset that we're in, man. Okay, and we keep complaining unto Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi because the scriptures tell us to do so, man. All right, give him no rest until he makes Jerusalem a praise in the earth, man. You can read about it in Isaiah 62 and 6 on down to 7, man. Okay, So let's get Second Esdras chapter 16 and verse 17. And this is our forefather, Esdras. He's seeing the times that we're in now, man. All right. It says, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? It was so bad. The vision that Esdras saw, the times that we're in now, it was so bad. He was inquiring about who is going to deliver him. All right, we know who our help is here in these times. It's Yahawah Yahawashi. All right, in every reincarnation, every time we were brought back here in the flesh, when our spirits went back up to the Father, as it is written in Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter, and he sent us back here down in the flesh, all right, put us in a new body in reincarnation. Our help has always been Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Verse 18, 2nd Esdras 16 and 18. The beginning of sorrows. Hey, reading about the signs, we can see it as evident. 2nd Esdras 9 and 1. Measured out the time diligently in itself. We understand what times we're in, man. All right, the beginning of sorrows. And some of those signs, you can read about it in the Gospel of St. Matthew, the 24th chapter. Also in the book of Luke, the 21st chapter, man. The beginning of sorrows and great mournings. The beginning of famine and great death. The beginning of wars. And, these wars will consist of, we already know the obvious, World War III, the war to end all wars, man. All right, the cap off of Yahawah Shai's indignation when he brings those missiles, man. All right. But the also the other wars that's gonna be here, you're gonna have race wars, man. All right, you're gonna have a civil war, the people against the government, and that's read about in Second Esdras the 15th chapter, man. Sedition among men. All right, basically bucking up against their kings and princes, man. All right. But nonetheless, reading on, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, bad times. What shall I do when these evils shall come? And we know the answer to that. Call upon the Lord, man. Lean upon the Lord. All right. But verse 19, it says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. So when the Lord sends these things, these are sent for the correction of men. All right. Specifically to the house of Israel. All right. But we know that only the elect is getting right in these times, man. All right. And the 2/3, they're further indulging in their wickedness, man. That's why the Lord is going to leave him in these judgments, man. All right. Such as famine. Okay. But it says, verse 21, behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth. So Jake think because he can go out and buy this and buy that fairly cheap in these times, even though the inflation is hiking. All right, and they'll eventually get to the point of hyperinflation to where they can't afford these things. But right now, Jake is feeling very secure, man. Okay, he can go get things moderately cheap. Go. He can still go to McDonald's. He can still go to Wendy's, even though all that is trash and polluted, man. All right, you should better your diet. But Jake think he's still in a good case, man. All right, behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth. So evils is about to grow upon earth, man. All right, the scriptures speak about many great miseries. All right, it's gonna happen here on the earth, man. Okay, many. All right, matter of fact, what is that? Second Esdras 8. On let me see. Second Esdras 8 and 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time, that's what time we're in now, shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. So many great miseries, man. All right, it's about to get worse. All right, let me see if let me go back to that real quick. Let me go back to that real quick. Yep. So many great miseries, man. That's what times we're in. Back in 2nd Esdras chapter 16, in verse 21, in the latter, it says, even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. And the reason why it keeps mentioning famine because that's what the Lord is really going to utilize to take out a lot of people here in the world, man. All right, famine was mentioned. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. You know, so far in the 3 verses that we just read, famine was mentioned 3 times, man, for good reason. All right, the Lord is about to take a lot of people out by way of famine, and it also said in great confusion, man. All right, because they're not getting this wisdom and knowledge, which is going to be the stability of their time. They're not going to understand what's going on, man. All right, but the hopeful elect will. All right, but verse 22, it says, "For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine." They're going to die by way of starvation, man. Okay, the lack of bread, man. It says, and the other that escape the hunger. So if you somehow got your food stored up, all right, for the famine that's about to hit, that we're in the midst of, if you somehow got your food or stumble across some food, let's read what's going to happen to you, man. It says, "And the other that escaped the hunger shall the sword destroy." So the Lord got your number, man. All right, the Lord going to either have somebody take you out by way of the gun or some instrument to put you to death. All right, or he's going to reserve you, man, for the ultimate sword being the missiles, man. All right, so pertaining to this woman, Christy, saying that she will eat human meat, hey, that time is going to come, man. All right, when the Lord brings this worldwide famine, which we're in the midst of, man. All right. Now, let me get this account real quick. I'm going to have to skim through it. 2 Kings chapter 6 and verse 25. "And there was a great famine in Samaria, and behold, they besieged it until an ass's head was sold for 80 pieces of silver, and the fourth part of cab of dove's dung, bird shit, for 5 pieces of silver." So a donkey head, all right, was sold for 80 pieces of silver. 80 pieces of silver, a score is 20. And bird shit was sold for 5 pieces of silver, man. That's how bad it got. That's how bad it's going to get. It says, verse 26, "And as the king of Israel, was passing by the wall, there cried a woman unto him, saying, Help, my lord, O king. And he said, If the Lord do not help thee, whence shall I help thee?" And that's the same mindset we're going to have for these 2/3. When the Lord going to be providing for his hopeful elect, Lord will, we're of that number. We're going to say to the 2/3, if the Lord ain't going to help your ass, if the Lord ain't helping you, how we going to help you, man? All right, same mindset. It says, "Out of the barn floor or out of the wine press," verse 28. "And the king said unto her, What allieth thee? And she answered, This woman said unto me, Give thy son that we may eat him today, and we will eat my son tomorrow. So we boiled my son, and did eat him. And I said unto her the next day, Give thy son that we may eat him. And she hid her son." So you see, this already happened in our history, man. All right, and that time is going to come again to where you're going to get your shot at that human meat that you've been longing for, man. All right. But, bottom line, when the circumstances boil down to it, a lot of these Israelites going to boil down to result to eating their children, all right, and eating one another, man. But the hopeful elect, you're going to be cared for, man. All right, as it says in the book of Matthew, the 6th chapter, man, pertaining unto food, water, and the clothes that you wear, your raiment. All right, the Lord gonna provide those things, man. All right, so Lord will, this is edifying to the hopeful elect. With that, Shalawam.